Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm gonna play a little bit of Hardwest 2. I'm gonna be doing my first impressions review. So for the next hour or two I'm gonna play the game and I'm going to give you my running commentary throughout. If you are in a hurry, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video where I will give you my quick, concise, final opinion on the game. Otherwise, just stay tuned and I will be giving you my opinion on the game as we play the game. Now, when we look at the graphics settings, everything looks pretty good. I don't really have any problems with any of these settings. It has a functional borderless windowed mode on which you can change the resolution. And the only real problem that I see is that you cannot set the FPS of the game. So you cannot set it to 30 FPS, 60 FPS, 144 FPS, nothing like that. So that will be an issue if you are, for instance, using a G-Sync monitor, or if the game simply detects your desktop resolution incorrect, or if you want to play on a or not your desktop resolution, your desktop FPS incorrectly, or if you want to play on an FPS that is not the same as your desktop FPS, then that will also be an issue. So yeah, the fact that you cannot set the FPS is definitely an issue, but it is the only issue that I can really see here. So overall it's pretty good, but the fact that you can't set the FPS is actually a pretty big issue. So with that being said, let's jump into the game. So the game is a tactical turn-based RPG. If you have not played the first game, this is obviously the second game in the series. So enemies do less damage, posse members have higher stats, posse members begin every mission with full luck. And then on hard, it goes straight from easy to hard, there isn't even a normal. On hard, enemies do normal damage, posse begins every mission with 25 luck. And then on nightmare, chance to hit system is more complex, enemies do more damage and have a chance to score a bullseye. Posse begins every mission with 0 luck. Every mission has a round limit, so that's pretty brutal. Now, one thing that I always complain about when you can select the different difficulties of a game is when you aren't being provided enough information, and this unfortunately is one of those times. So you aren't told how much less damage enemies do. So if you select easy, it just says enemies do less damage. It doesn't tell you how much less damage the enemies do. The same thing with posse members have higher stats. How much higher stats? Is it 10%, 20%? Is it 50%? You know, you aren't told any information with regards to these changes. This is self-explanatory. Enemies do normal damage, so that's self-explanatory. They don't need to tell you anything else here. But then once again we get to nightmare and the same problem again comes into action. Enemies do more damage. Like how much more damage? The devs need to tell you. The same thing with this. Have a chance to score a bullseye. What chance? Is it 1%? Is it 2%? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? You know, it's very important to tell the player all of these things, and unfortunately the devs have opted to not give you any of this information, which is a bad point already. Before we even get into the game, that is already something that I have an issue with. So, because I am not afraid, we will play on hard. I quite like these types of games. I quite like games like XCOM 2, for instance. I have probably 300 or more hours in XCOM 2. I also like the Divinity Original Sin. So I really like these games. So I will play it on hard. I ain't afraid of no ghost, as they say in China. So you unfortunately cannot rotate this thing. It would be really cool if you could rotate the things, you know, the loading screen things. I always like having a loading screen on which you can interact with, but unfortunately you cannot do that.
Any idiot with a gun can rob a bank. Robbing a train? Now that's a real feat. So I got this tip from a guy about a train full of federal gold. Runs by night, minimal crew. Folks call it the ghost train. Some even believe it's haunted. Me? I think it's a pretty good cover. So I've rustled up a posse to go after it. Flynn. Bit on the green side, but probably the smartest of us all. Clearly I don't keep her around for her fists, but she's got darker talents. The kind that don't bear dwelling on much. Laughing Deer. Don't mind the name. Nothing funny about this one. An exile, even among his own tribe. What he did, I do not know. But I do know what he does, and what he does ain't pretty. Then there's Clive. Kestrel Colt, as the press calls him. Fastest gun in the West, they say. And he don't argue none. He's my protege, and my best friend. Me, I'm Jin Carter, gunslinger, outlaw, first-rate gambler at your service. And very soon, a filthy rich man.
I have to be honest, I don't like that type of cinematics, the still animation type cinematics. I don't like those.
They barely have any security.
No passengers, too!
I don't like this. Let's call it off.
Go, go, go! Whoever boards the train first gets an extra cut.
You can skip the tutorial by pressing skip tutorial. I will not do that. Okay, select the highlighted cell. So obviously we want to get up there. But there are enemies right there. So we can board at another location. I just want to see. Okay, so that uses 1 star. We have 3 stars in total. You can see here we have 3 stars. Each star is a movement point, basically, or an action point. So we can move over there.
I'd rather kill from up close.
Moving, shooting, and using abilities can cost different amounts of action points. Every character has a start with 3 action points. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. And then we can go up to the roof. So that will use 2 action points. So why would you go over there instead of over there? I don't quite understand why you would do that. Blah blah blah. Deer has half cover, which cuts the chance of him being hit by 50%. Yeah, but why would you go over there instead of like here? I mean, here he still has half cover, but he's further away from the enemy. Okay, but anyway, let's follow the tutorial to a T. Yes, yes. Rotate the camera. Change floors with the scroll wheel. That's all very self-explanatory. Okay, so how much stars will that use? 3 stars. Holy tits. Okay.
Smart!
All right, let's do this.
The bar above the character's head shows their hit points. Each attack deals some damage. Blah blah blah. That's no problem. We just have to keep our HP above 0. That's the best pro tip anyone has ever given anyone else. Just keep your HP above 0, then you will never lose. Shoot. Okay, so we have to shoot. We shoot that guy. 3... Why does it use 3 action points? Wow. Okay, so you can't even move and shoot. You can only shoot.
Damn, I'm good.
Okay, when a posse member kills an opponent, they get bravado and recover all their action points. Always look for opportunities to gain bravado. Okay, so that's nice. Some classes in XCOM 2 have the same mechanic. Okay, so that guy will not die, so why are we shooting at him if he won't die?
Shit, hey, Kestrel, how about we give the boneyard maneuver a try?
Okay, trick shot, the white portion, blah blah blah, base damage, critical hit chance. The orange portion shows bullseye damage and the chance to deal bullseye damage. Hit chance depends on the gun used, blah blah blah. Yeah, so a bullseye, I'm assuming, is just critical. It's a critical hit basically. So they want us to shoot that guy. And it's a bullseye, obviously. Because we are following the tutorial 100%, of course it was going to be a bullseye.
Guess I'll play along.
You have a significantly lower chance to hit enemies in cover. However, you can bypass their defenses by using trick shot ability. But remember, each ricochet lowers the chance of hitting. Also, enemies that are not in line of sight of the posse will remain invisible. Pretty standard, so we can use trick shot. Click the metal barrel to ricochet the projectile off it. How the hell will that work? Okay, that's really cool. So you can ricochet stuff off of metal objects. That's a really nice mechanic.
Shit! Right between the eyes!
Yeah, that's really cool. Continue the streak and try to shoot the indicated enemy. So I have a 50% hit chance right now. And he will take 5 damage. So if we do a trick shot... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. That's stupid. Why? Yeah, that's stupid. I clicked on it so that I can select it, but it was already selected. So that meant that it used the ability. I was not expecting that. Damn, even blah 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 blah. Especially when it tries to shoot an enemy in cover. Whenever a character gets shot or misses an attack, they receive luck. You can use them on later turns.
Got him now.
Okay, so this guy can only do trick shot. He can't even shoot normally. He can only do trick shot, which I'm not a fan of. Okay, so that will kill the guy if you shoot him. So perhaps we should move. Click the luck to increase your chance to hit. Well, I don't need to do that because that guy will die. Oh, he has a 50% chance to die, okay. So we can move.
No way.
I don't want to follow the tutorial, I want to do my own thing.
No way.
Okay, well that's really stupid. I hate tutorials that are forced tutorials. Like, sure, guide me through the steps and everything, that's totally fine. But if I want to do my own thing, you must allow me to do my own thing. So I really hate forced tutorials. So that's another bad point with the game.
Stand back. That is how you do it.
Change your character, simply clicking on her. Well, I'm clicking on her. Change your character by simply clicking on her, okay?
No way.
I'm clicking on her, nothing is happening, so the tutorial is not correct.
Let's do this.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to move over there? Well, we don't have a choice.
Oh, hell, time to duck.
Change weapons by pressing X. You can shoot multiple enemies with a shotgun buckshot ability.
This shotgun kicks like a mule.
Melee attack only costs 1 AP. He can perform a series of tremendous strikes or carry out a hit and run tactic. Okay, we select melee
Fights.
and then we attack that dude.
Set me loose!
Let's get rid of these guards.
To complete the heist, follow the Daredevil's mission objectives in the top left.
Go get him, dear.
Okay, then I can't really kill that guy. Let's see.
I'm ready.
You don't know about my reputation. Let me show you how I earned it.
8 damage, so this guy will die if I shoot him. That guy will also die if I shoot him.
Easy, Mike.
Okay, he's out of view, so I can't take care of that guy. And I can't take care of that guy. So we have to move, but unfortunately we can't move and shoot. But we have a pistol, so we can move over there. Unfortunately we can't shoot through the terrain. I would have liked it if you could move over here and then shoot through the terrain over there, but they don't allow you to do that. That sucks. It is nice that it shows you when you can shoot them or not. So that guy, I'm looking at when his thing becomes red. So there it's red and there it's not red. There it's red and there it's not red. So it tells you when you are within a line of sight of your enemy, which is nice. That's also the same in XCOM 2 as well, which is nice. So let's go over there. Then we will switch weapons and then we will shoot that guy.
Showtime.
Okay, now we can use this guy if we want to. Who still has
Ready.
points left? This guy has points left. He deals 5 damage. So with this guy I can move over here and deal 6 damage. Can we backstab him or not? I don't think we will be able to backstab him. Probably not. Okay, well, let's go over here. And then we can attack this guy. Okay, and then with this guy, we'll be able... No, we can't shoot him at all, so we will have to use this guy
Hear my name.
to shoot him. So we can move over here. Right? Or over there if you want, but let's move over here. And then we can shoot this guy. And we gain bravado. Then we can switch to this guy. We can move forward. Over there. Or over there. Or over there. Yeah, let's move over there perhaps. It's cool that you can still call your horse and then move forwards. That's really nice.
I hear my name.
And then you, I don't know where the other enemies are. I don't know if they're on the roof or what. So you can move over there. And then you can duck down.
It's on.
Okay, so there's a barrel right there, which means we will be able to do that ricochet thing, trick shot. This guy also has trick shot. She has buckshot, and then she has pistol as well, which can do trick shot as well. Okay, so we can swap. And then if we move over here and shoot that barrel, then it should hit them. But I see they only have 5 HP, so this will actually be really easy. We can literally just... Okay, we can move this guy. Over there. And this guy... Oh, he's on top. Are both of them on top? Oh yes, actually both of them are on top. I thought they were inside. Okay, so that makes things a little bit different. Okay, how do I have a 75% chance to shoot that guy? How is that possible? Like, how can I see them? I did not think that I will be able to see them, but okay. Can we save? Let's have a look quickly. Save game. Save. Save. Okay, saves coming in these types of games are basically a must. Like, there's a lot of saves coming that goes on, honestly. Okay, 75% worked, and then... Okay, that one missed. So, can we shoot with someone else?
Looking for trouble?
Can we shoot with her?
I got this
50%.
one.
Okay, that one missed. Can we shoot
I hear my name.
with this guy? No, we can't. Can we ricochet? No, we can't. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I can't really do anything right now. Only thing we can do is move closer. And with this guy we can heads down.
I hear my name.
And with him, unfortunately we don't have Overwatch or anything like that. So we can't really do much.
You got
We
it.
can move over there and heads down.
Yeah?
And then with this guy, we can move over there and heads down.
This one's mine.
And he misses. That is what we want.
What's the play?
Now let's try that. Oh no, it's 100% for some reason. I don't understand why, but okay. Yeah, I really don't understand what changed. Like, the first time I shot him, it was 50%. Now it's 100% all of a sudden, which honestly does not make sense, but okay. Is there anything to loot there? What's that? Is it just something shiny? None of them have dropped loot yet from what I can see.
Will do.
Okay, so we want to get everyone over there. Okay, that's one thing that I do not like. You cannot move your characters while your characters are moving.
Leave it to me.
So I'm clicking, you can't move. So that's one thing that
I hear my
makes
name.
this game inferior to XCOM 2, because in XCOM 2 you can move while moving, and that saves a lot of time. So in this game you can't do that, which is an issue. Okay, but we managed to do it without taking any damage. So yeah, the forced tutorial is bad, and already the fact that you can't move while moving is also bad.
Tunnel?
There were no tunnels here on the map.
Someone get away! I can't see anything.
No, wait. Can you hear that?
What the hell is happening? What is this?
Stay calm.
Where the hell are we?
I said stay calm, God damn it.
Who's called?
Okay. Ghosts. Hellspawn. Okay. Now how the hell did we get on this train all of a sudden? Like, we are on a different train. I mean, this isn't the train that we were on, because the layout of the train is different, so yeah, I don't know what happened here, but okay. So these guys are almost certainly melee. Almost certainly. So unfortunately we don't have Overwatch. Overwatch would have been really, really nice here. Can we ricochet from off of that thing? Let's see. Why does everyone have a pistol? Like, pistol, pistol, pistol. Oh, this guy actually. There we go. This guy has at least something else. Okay, so unfortunately, they are all behind a type of cover, which makes it so that I can't even shoot them. I can't even attempt to shoot them. Now we're gonna have to do some trick shot BS. Out of view. Holy crap. You jump it from this one into that one. Can you jump it even more? Because that would be hilarious. Jump it from that one. Yeah, that, unfortunately you can't do that, but that would have been really nice. If you could jump it from here to there, that would have been really cool. So we can move forward, but I don't want to move forward. I want to just stay here and take these guys out like this.
I'll try.
Okay, 5.
Nothing can stop me.
Okay, now I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait here. Turn.
I hear my name.
And then from here we will be able to take out all of them. So let's firstly see, can this guy shoot with his gun? 25%. No, we can't. That's unfortunate. He's actually really useless because you can't move and shoot with this gun ever. And you can't trick shot with the gun either. So it's really a rather useless gun if you think about it.
This.
Okay, so we can weaken them
Always.
with this guy. You can't move. You can't move diagonally. Okay, so that's another issue. You can't move diagonally. So there's clearly a space right there. But he cannot move from here to there. He can only move forwards, backwards, left and right. He can't move diagonally. Or across, however you say it. So, that's bad. That's another issue. I can take...
Ready to roll.
We have to move one of these guys in order to get this guy past there. So we're kind of gonna have to do an unnecessary movement now due to that, but what can you do? So we can move over there, and then we can swap weapons. Then we can take this guy, move him over here,
Done and done.
hit this guy.
Set me loose.
Then we can take this guy, shoot him dead
Let's dance.
with a 100% chance. Then we can swap weapons, shoot this guy dead with a 100% chance.
Blaze.
Okay, then we just need to make sure that we don't get ambushed or anything like that from here on. So you can move up there. You... I don't think there's anyone else up ahead, but in case there is, let's just save quickly. I do like the fact that the save system is fast. I hate games where it takes 10-15 seconds just to create a save. You know, that's really unnecessary. Like in XCOM 2, the saving is very quick because they know you are going to be saving like a hell of a lot. In fact, XCOM 2 counts the amount of saves that you make because it numbers each one and every one of your saves. So save 1, save 2, save 3, and in XCOM 2 I have 700 saves. I still remember that. I have 700 saves. So throughout my playthrough I've saved 700 times. So if it takes even just 10 seconds per save, then that's honestly a stupid amount of time that you're going to be wasting just waiting on the saves, you know? Okay, so there's definitely gonna be a battle in here, 100%. So let's end turn. Then we can open the door.
My guess. Finally here.
Okay, so who the hell ever that guy is, he has 30 HP, holy schmoly, okay. Does this door provide anything? It does not. How does it not provide any blockage? Because it should show you, like there, it shows you on this side shield, and yet it does not show you on this side. It does not provide you with a shield on this side. How does that work? And this one, where do you see what, like if you're shielded right now or not? Like, it doesn't show you. It should show you somewhere whether your character is in cover or out of cover.
Let's do this.
And I'm not seeing anywhere that it indicates at all whether the character is in cover or out of cover.
Just point.
Like, I'm trying to look for anything that would indicate cover, and I'm not seeing anything. There's not on the bar, there's not on the name, there's nothing up here, nowhere. There's not on the icon thing, not when you right click. Like, that's really terrible. Like, the game should honestly always show you cover, not cover, you know. It doesn't show you anything here. That's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, it's difficult. They already, well, they don't have cover, but those are two melee guys. I also can't click on them at all. Like, I would really like to be able to click on them and see what, you know, do they have any damage resistances, you know, fire immunity, poison immunity, anything like that. Are they in cover, are they not in cover? What abilities do they have, anything like that. Like in Divinity Original Sins and in XCOM 2, Wasteland 3, in all of those games you can, in all of those tactical turn-based games, I should say, which can be very easily compared to this game, they allow you to see information about your enemies, and here they simply do not allow that, which in a tactical turn-based game is a little bit strange, because if you can't see what your enemies are doing, you know, what they are doing, what they can do, it's really quite opposite of the word tactical, you know. Like, tactical is a big point of the game, and not allowing you to be tactical, meaning to see what the enemy can do and is doing, that's a really big issue as far as I'm concerned. So from here we can shoot them 100%. Actually, from here as well we can shoot them 100%. That's interesting. Okay, 75% chance. Well, I tell you what we are gonna do. We are going to save. Can you quick save, by the way? Let's quickly have a look. Quick save. So, quick save, we make F5. I don't care about that. And quick load, we make F6. That's good. That's fine. Did I save or did I not save? Well, let's use the quick save to be sure. Okay, so this is how this is going to go. I'm gonna hit that guy 100%. And then I'm gonna hit this guy 100%. Nope, that is not how we are going to handle that, so we will reload. This is a large point of these types of games. I've played XCOM 2, Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, Fallout Tactics, Wasteland 3, which is another fantastic game like this, Desperados 3, Commandos 1 and 2. In all of these games, this is how this goes. You do quite a considerable amount of save scumming, unless you play on hardcore or Iron Man mode, obviously. On hardcore or Iron Man, wow, that's an interesting gun. 4 barrels, that's hilarious. Unless you play on Iron Man mode. On Iron Man mode, obviously you can't save,
Ready when you
like, you can't save scum, you know. So Yeah, usually, but this game actually does not even have Iron Man mode, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so that what just happened there already is a little bit cause for concern. There are two ways how these types of games handle combat. One is through RNG and one is through fake RNG. Now, most good games like XCOM, Wasteland 3, those types of games, they have RNG and they handle combat through RNG. Now, if I miss this shot now, then it's already 75, 75, 75, that is 225. Then that's already a 3 to 1 chance of that happening, which is basically a 20% chance of that happening. If I miss this shot, then that's only a 5% chance of that happening. So if that is the case, then we know that this game has fake RNG. So let's quickly have a look. 5% coming up. Okay, so this game does have fake RNG, unfortunately. I'm almost certain of it. I mean, 5% chance. If something happens with a 5% chance, then you can be pretty damn sure that the eventuality is indeed that it is happening. If I now miss this next shot again, there's like a 1% chance of that happening. So I can already tell you what's going to happen now. We're going to hit this hit. It doesn't matter if I attack this one or this one. So let's attack that one. 100% hit. Now I'm going to miss, because this game has fake RNG and I miss. So you see, so that's a big drawback already. That's a really big drawback. I like this silver here. It's like a skull with the teeth and that kind of stuff. That's a really cool gun design. So that's already a very big drawback. A game having fake RNG, I don't like games who have fake RNG. Real RNG, no problem. I have no problem with that. But when you misrepresent what is actually going to happen. So in actuality, here, right now, I do not have a 75% hit chance. In actuality, I have a 100% hit chance. Doesn't matter if it says 75%, I actually have a 100% hit chance. Doesn't matter who I shoot, it's a 100% hit chance. So he will hit now because it's a 100% chance. Now I have a 0% hit chance. So it doesn't matter that it says 75%. In actuality, it is a 0% hit chance. Here we go again. I will not hit this target now, because in actuality it is a 0% hit chance. Here we go, 0% hit chance. So yeah, that's a big drawback, a really big drawback. Yeah, I don't like games that represent something and then it's not real, it's not in actuality, you know. I mean, it really doesn't make sense. The game tells you it has a 75% chance of hitting, and yet in actuality there's a 0% chance of hitting. You heard that right, it's a 0% chance of hitting. That's really bad. That's really terrible game design. So now I'm gonna hit this one 100%, and then I'm gonna hit this 100%.
No, this cannot be.
How is he dead? He had 30 HP. How's that even possible? It showed that he had 30 HP, but now he doesn't have 30 HP. How does that work? Okay, so now we will save again. and then we will do another experiment. So now, honestly, we do not know if the 75% is actually 75% or if I'm gonna miss again. It might still be a 0% chance like it was previously, or it can maybe be whatever. It can really be a 75% chance, or it can be 100% chance. Let's test this quickly. We're doing a little bit of theory crafting here, so let's test if this is actually 100% chance or a 0% chance.
Easy, Mike.
Because okay, so it might be a 0% chance. Let's try that once more. The chances of me missing again is 25% chance. It's not actually 75% chance, it's 25% chance, because 75 twice in a row is 25. So let's quickly test that again. So there's literally now a 25% chance of me hitting this. If I miss it, then there is, and I do it again. If I miss it and do it again, then there's a 5% chance. So this is gonna miss. I can already guarantee you this is gonna miss again.
Showtime.
Indeed, it does miss again. So that is a 5% chance of that happening. Once again, it's the same as the previous experiment that we did. That's really bad. Like, honestly, the game should not tell you that you have 75% chance to hit something, and then in actuality you have a literal 0% chance. It's not like a theoretical 0% chance or anything like that, or a 1% chance. It's a literal 0% chance. The game does not allow you to hit this hit. Look, I'm gonna miss again. Miss. You have a 0% chance to hit that. Doesn't matter if it shows 75%, the game is literally lying to you. So yeah, that's a big issue. That's the biggest issue so far. Like, I don't really care about the characters not being able to move diagonally, even though it doesn't make sense. I don't care about the fact that you can't issue a command during the turn that you issued the command. That's fine. I can even deal with that. I don't really care that much about the fact that you can't set the FPS of the game. You know, it's, as long as the game runs fine, it's not such a huge issue. But this is a really big issue. The fact that it shows 75 and isn't 75, it's actually 0, that's a big issue. You know, that's a doozy, as they say in China. That's really not acceptable, to be honest. Yeah, it's difficult to recommend a game that literally lies to you, you know. So here, I mean, all of these are 50% hit chances. Whether or not it's actually 50%, once again, we do not know. It's impossible to know. Now, let's test if these guys are actually ghosts. Let's hit here and then hit this guy. Okay, so that one is a ghost.
Let's.
That one is a ghost. Okay, so the highest chance that I can get right now is 75. So let's try 75 on that guy. And I miss. Okay, so let's do... Okay, well, if I'm gonna miss that one, Let's try something again. Let's. I'm just constantly doing theory crafting here because I want to determine how shitty the game's RNG is. Does it have any RNG whatsoever, or is everything predetermined by the game engine? We've already established that some things are indeed predetermined by the game engine, but sometimes in some games, if you do something and then do something else, then the game recalculates the RNG in the game. So let's have a look. I hit that guy and I hit that guy, but I didn't hit this guy. So let's try that again. We shoot there. No, we shoot there and then we shoot this guy. So if the game truly has no RNG, then I'm gonna miss this. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. It's really quite possible that the game has no RNG. Literally, no RNG. It would be unfortunate if that is the case, but it is really seeming like that. All of these things like not hitting a 75% hit chance 6 times in a row, like the chances of that happening is less than 1%. Not hitting the ricochet off of this barrel twice in a row is already 5%. No, 25%. If I do it now again, then it would be 5%. So we know that we cannot hit that guy with a ricochet. So let's try to hit this guy with a ricochet. Okay, so we can't hit that guy with a ricochet either. In order to really know if the game has no RNG, literally everything is predetermined. In order to know that, like almost for a fact, we would have to do either of these 5 times. After 5 times of not hitting a 75% hit chance, that's basically confirmed. You know, the chance of that happening is less than 1%. So after that, we would know that the game has no RNG. So I've missed that one twice. I've missed this one once. Let's give this one a go. Okay, I can't hit that one, can't hit that one. We know we can hit that one and that one. Let's see if we can hit this 75% chance.
Showtime.
Nope. No 75% chance there either. So that's now 5%. The chance of this happening is 5%. I've missed a 75% hit chance 3 times in a row. If I now miss it again, it goes down to like almost 1%. And then if you miss it 5 times in a row, that's literally like less than 1%. So let's test it twice more. If I test it twice more and I miss all of the hits, then unfortunately we know the game has no RNG. That's honestly, I cannot recommend a game that claims to have RNG and yet does not have any RNG. That's simply terrible. So this one is 70. Well, this one is 50%. Let's give it a go.
Eyes on the prize.
Nope, didn't hit it. Let's load again, and next time we're gonna try to shoot that guy. So if we miss this guy, then we are basically certain. I mean, a 1% chance of this happening. That's a basic certainty. It's not the absolute certainty, because in order to know absolutely that the game has not got any RNG and that it's really fucking with you, you would have to do this probably 50 times, you know, but 5 times already. The chance of you missing a 75, 75, 75 and a 50-50, the chance of that happening is less than 1%. So let's try on this guy. I can almost certainly tell you we are going to miss this one. Yeah, so yeah, guys, that's a big issue. That's a really big issue. The fact that the game has no RNG and that everything is predetermined, that's a big issue to me, really. That's really bad. Like really, really bad. Like, I mean, imagine, like, how can I compare it? Imagine in a game, well, actually, what game was it? Not Warframe. What was that other game that really got a lot of flack for lying to the player? Let me quickly Google it. I just want to remember what that name of that game is. Just 1 second. Ah, now I remember. Anthem. Obviously, we all remember Anthem and how absolutely terrible that game was. Well, believe it or not, the devs in that game outright lie to the player with regards to the damage that the guns do, because people actually did tests and they found out that the guns in the game do not do what they say they do. So you would get a gun in the game in Anthem. If you haven't heard about Anthem, then I can totally understand, because it's a really shitty game. But anyway, in Anthem, you get a gun that says that it does 100 damage and has a fire rate of 30 bullets per minute. And you believe it, you know, you believe that having a gun that does 100 damage and shoots 30 bullets per minute is better than a gun that does 80 damage and shoots 30 bullets per minute. I mean, that's obvious, you know. Obviously, a gun that has more damage is better than a gun that has less damage. I mean, that's obvious. But that is not the case. That's literally not the case in Anthem. They found out that the damage that is displayed on a gun is not real. It's literally fictitious. It does not actually determine the damage that your character does. Don't ask me how they found out, but people playing the game found out that guns in Anthem, the damage that is displayed on the gun does not actually determine the damage that you do. You can actually do more damage with a lower damage gun. So the actual damage, the actual real damage that you do, you can increase by having a weaker gun, a less powerful gun. And I mean, that's just hilarious. I think you would agree. So that's literally what some devs do, you know, like they lie to the player by doing shit like that. And that's exactly what the devs in this game are doing. They're literally lying to the player. I don't want to do that. I really hate the fact that they auto select the target, and then once you click on the technique again, it does it. Like, they shouldn't auto select the target. But anyway, the devs of this game are literally doing the same that the Anthem devs did. I think it's Ubisoft or some shit company like that created Anthem. That they literally are lying to the player, exactly like how they lie in Anthem about the damage that you do, and you can actually do more damage, more physical damage with a lower DPS gun than with a higher DPS gun, which really invalidates the entire gun system in the game. The fact that they do that, it's literally the same as what these devs are doing, you know. they're literally lying to you. Like right here, this is not a 25% chance, it is whatever chance the devs have predetermined for this encounter. That's literally how it is. So you would never know if you're actually gonna hit a target. You just have to guess, you know. It's all predetermined. It's literally predetermined. Let's see if he can hit this guy. Probably it's gonna miss because the shot was missed previously. Let's have a look. Okay, so all of those missed, so all of those were predetermined. So it's literally the same BS that they did in Anthem, and you can believe me, there was a big outcry and controversy about it. I mean, it's not even a controversy, it's literally just immoral, in my opinion, to do that, to lie about the game mechanics. You know, if a gun does 100, then the game should make that gun do what it says. And the fact that a gun that does 60 damage can do more damage than a gun that says that it does 100 damage is immoral, in my opinion. And that's exactly the same thing that's happening here, unfortunately. So now I am going to test another thing while we are busy testing. Let's test if the clones that have spawned right here are actual clones, if they are actually there. So let's have a look quickly. Is this guy real or is he not real? Okay, so that guy is not real.
Right.
Oh no, wait, that one is a fake one. Well, it's not a fake one, but it's not the right one. Okay, that's also an illusion. While we're busy with that, we can just kill this guy. Okay, so we know this guy is an illusion, that guy is an illusion, this guy is an illusion. So it's either this guy or this guy. I can't remember if we actually attacked either of them. I can't remember. Let's test it. Okay, so it is this guy 100%. It's 100% this guy.
Right.
100%. If the game is not bullshitting us, 100%. Yeah, so that is indeed the guy. I could actually have gotten one extra hit in on this guy if I just repositioned myself over there, killed that guy, and then went on, but that's fine. So we will continue to attack this guy. So yeah, guys, honestly, that puts a big damper on my opinion of the game. The fact that the game has no RNG, that's a big drawback. Like, really, it's a big drawback, honestly. I really can't, like, recommend a game where the game lies to you. You know, it's the same reason why I would never recommend Anthem, because the devs, the type of dev that thinks that it's okay to not design a game based in reality, you know, that's a big one. That's a doozy. Like, if the devs don't care about a little thing like reality, then that's a serious problem, in my opinion. I mean, a game, like I said, if a gun says that it does 100 damage, then it should fucking do 100 damage. You know, the game shouldn't lie to you. It should do 100 damage. Like, there's no two ways about it. It should do what it says it does. And If it doesn't do that, then that's a really big issue. Okay, so that one hits. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back, then we're gonna run with the other dude and see if it actually hits. If it does hit, then we know once again it's just more confirmation, even though we already have 100% confirmation that the game doesn't have RNG. But if it does, then it's just more confirmation. So yeah, honestly, like I say, like it's like a Destiny 2, Destiny 1, Division 1, Division 2, Far Cry. I mean, you can really select any game that uses guns. It would be 100% unacceptable if it was found out that in any of those games you don't actually have any
All you need to do is ask.
the guns don't actually have any impact, I guess I can say. You know, like what gun you have doesn't have any impact. I mean, I think you would agree that it would be absolutely unacceptable if a gun in Destiny or Division or anything like that says that it does whatever 50 damage and then it actually doesn't do 50 damage. You know, that's a really unacceptable in my opinion. And that's literally what happens in this game, unfortunately. I can actually do a trick shot off this thing and then hit him 100%, because we've already established that if I just try to shoot him here, it's a 0% hit chance. We've already established that. It's a literal 0% hit chance. So we're gonna bypass that by doing this. No man, for fuck's sake. I really hate the system where the game pre-selects a target, and if you then click on the skill, then it immediately does that skill. Whereas if the target is not pre-selected, then you could have clicked on the skill and done your trick shot the way that you're supposed to do it. I really don't like the fact that it pre-selects a target. That's really not the way that it's supposed to do. Like I said, I have like in excess of 300 hours in XCOM. Divinity Original Sin, I completed the game twice. Like really, I know how these games should run and how they should work. But yeah, unfortunately, it seems that in the game you are going to have to really play around the odds, because it's literally impossible to hit certain hits sometimes. Even if it shows whatever, you know, if it shows 75%, 80%, 85%, 90%, 99% even, it's not based in reality. There's literally a 0% chance to hit. If it shows 99% chance to hit under the right circumstances, as we've already determined. So that's a big issue, really. Like, that's a really big issue. Like, if the game shows you 99% hit chance, then it should bloody well be a 99% hit chance. You know, it's really unacceptable that the game just lies to you like that. Like, literally, it just lies to you. That's really bad.
My, such bravado.
What the hell?
Oh, don't be so surprised, Mr. Carter. I am a devil after all. Who do you think you are? The name's Mammon. Thanks for asking. I really have guests here. There's just no one fresh to play with.
You like games, Mammon? Then how about a hand of poker? I win, You let us go and throw something in for our trouble. We lose? Well, it's your call.
So greedy, I love it. I'll tell you what. How about I toss in the ghost engine? Just imagine all this power. It can make your wildest dreams come true. Win, and I give it to you. Lose, and your souls are mine.
You want our souls? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out.
Our souls, Jin? What the hell?
Shall I deal?
We're using my deck.
Remember, Mr. Carter, one deal. High hand wins. Are you ready?
Let's get to it then.
He's literally dealing with the devil.
Yes, that's right! Read 'em and weep, devil!
If you think that will make a difference.
And the winner takes all!
You really think you could out-cheat me?
5 of a kind!
No,
What?
no!
This is some kind of a trick. I don't even have a joker in my deck.
Now it's time to cash in those chips.
Hold on!
Yeah, you can't play a game with the devil and expect to win. Mammon is a word, well, a name for the devil. It's like Beelzebub and all of those other names, Lucifer, all of that. Mammon is one of the names for the devil, as far as I can remember. I don't think it's like a underling of the devil. As far as I can remember, Mammon is a name, a different name for the devil, like Lucifer and Beelzebub and all of those different kinds of ones. So this is literally the devil we are dealing with. This is quite a loading screen.
Wake the hell up, Jin! Come on! Open your eyes!
Blah blah blah. What happened? Where did you get the horses? Let's go with what
I
happened.
got us out! That's what happened! Now get up! We need to move!
Where did you get the
You wanna
horses?
look 'em in their mouths? Do it later. Now let's move. We can't stay in the snow. We need shelter.
Let's go. So she didn't exactly tell me what happened, but okay. Blah blah blah. Visit many unusual locations. Meet the travelers who live in them. So yeah, the game has an overworld system. It obviously has the maps like we were just on, you know, on the train. It has maps where you do combat, and then it also has this overworld system as well. I don't like the fact that you have to read all of the stuff as well. Like, I don't like games where like 20% of the game is voiced and then 80% is not voiced, you know? If you're gonna do voice, just voice the entire thing, you know? Pay one person, one voice actor to play as the narrator, you know, and then just narrate all of this BS instead of having to just not narrate it, you know. Then some of the game is narrated and 80% of the game is not narrated. That's just really lazy, you know. In addition to the lazy animation style that the game uses for the cutscenes or the cinematics, in addition to that laziness, they are lazy with regards to the voice acting as well. And that's not very good, you know. It's a sign of a lazy dev, or just a cheap dev, you know, a dev that didn't want to spend a lot of money on the game. That's also a sign of that, and honestly I don't know which one is worse, a lazy dev or a cheap dev. Either way, it isn't a good look for the game, honestly, because obviously you want to play a game that is high quality, you know, not necessarily high cost, but just high quality, you know. So blah blah blah, stumbled upon a remnants of campsites, so that's where the horses came from. And now none of it is voiced, so never mind the 20% being voiced, none of it is voiced. I'm not a fan of that. You can set up camp anytime. While at camp, you can chat with the posse members to get to know them better. Okay, so are we at the camp now? Okay, so we can set up camp. It doesn't cost anything to set up camp. Blah blah blah, talk with Flynn. And there's absolutely no voiced content now. So,
You really are something else, Jin. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow.
yeah, so all of this was not voiced, and then they voice 10% of it.
No one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all. What else you want to know, Jin? I already told you I was raised in an orphanage. I escaped that and I grew up on the streets of Mornwood till I joined up with the circus that came through town. That's where you and Castrol found me. And that's it. I never knew my parents. The sisters at the orphanage told me that a lone man in tattered clothes and a haunted face left me on their doorstep. They say that was my father, and I have a feeling that wherever these powers of mine come from, they came to me through him. So, I'll find him one day, you know? When we're all done with this, I'll find him.
As you progress through the story, you will get different, I guess I can say, story points out of the different characters. So you will be able to talk to Flynn, you will be able to talk to Laughing Deer, you will be able to talk to all of the other guys, but you can only do that on certain chapters. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not really a fan of that mechanic, but what can you do? Okay, so that did absolutely nothing. It literally just gave us a little bit of the story, a little bit of the background with one character. So yeah. And when you click over there, it doesn't actually go over there. So the game's pathfinding system is also pretty terrible. $5. Wow, $5. That is an amazing amount of money.
Jin, I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now. I'd sleep perfectly well. I hate you, Jin Carter. Hello? What in tarnation?
Why am I here? What did you do?
You'd better watch where you're pointing that rotten finger. We helped you, jackass. We dug you up.
Guns! I need guns! Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Done everything the West has to offer. I've been an outlaw, a thief, a sheriff, a bounty hunter, hell, even an exorcist for a while. And now I'm... this. Whatever this is. One day, I just woke up in that pine box buried in my yard. At first I thought I'd been dreaming. I remembered this vision of a train of death, driven by the devil himself, and chugging its way straight to hell. When he spotted me, he started to laugh. Laughed so hard, he woke me up.
You see, this pisses me off. That entire part is voiced, and then this part is not voiced.
I don't know how long I was down there. An hour, a day, a week. The next thing I remember was the sounds of shovels, of you digging, and then I broke through. I'm gonna get some guns. Gonna track down the devil who woke me up. Gonna get him good. Then I'm gonna lay me back down.
Once again, that part is not voiced, this part is voiced.
Listen, we know that devil of yours, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Name's Mammon, and he's done us wrong too. If you're gunning for him, I reckon we should maybe ride together, at least for a few days.
You got yourself a deal. For now. Mister. Whatever you say, kids. Call me Bill. Look, years ago, I stashed some equipment in an old hunting shack east of here. Let's wait out the blizzard. See if my stuff's still there.
Blah blah blah, side quests, additional loot. I was already here and I didn't find anything, so...
Lucky we found these horses.
Now you're telling me that I'm gonna find something else here. Okay, so you can choose between a gun and whiskey, or a gun, a coach gun, and dynamite. Oh, you can choose gun, coach gun, coach gun, or you can choose between whiskey and dynamite. So the question is this a consumable, or does it repeat? You know, because this is obviously a consumable, because it says ×3. But this just says throwable, it doesn't say consumable. So let's go with that. And let's hope that the dynamite is not a consumable. And absolutely none of that was voiced. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I can give myself a gun now. 1 to 18, 80 damage. Okay, that's the shotgun. That's a weird shotgun. This pistol is better than the other one. So we can take that. And then we can take shotgun, I guess. Yeah, so this shows up as a consumable. So it is then a consumable. It's only one, unfortunately. Okay, so you have dirty copper. Can you dual wield? I wonder if you can dual wield. Probably not, to be honest. Probably you're not gonna get any benefit if you dual wield, I think. Range 1 to 10. What's the difference between this? Both of them have buckshot. This one has bullseye chance buff, 15% critical chance. And this one has the character cannot move. Oh, so if you shoot someone, then the character cannot move. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it will be good against melee characters. Okay, I guess that's how we will go with that. So the game has a skill system. So that means that I would assume that the game also has a leveling system, even though I don't see any experience or nothing like that anywhere. I don't see anything with regards to level or nothing like that. So I don't know, like I can't see my experience, can't see a skill tree. I'm clicking on here, nothing is happening. So yeah, I don't understand that, to be honest. And the game also has a card system, but we haven't unlocked the cards yet. I guess we unlock that later.
I think my nose is frostbitten.
Okay, then you get a choice. Take the cards, take the cards, take the cards. You get 9 of spades, 9 of spades, king of diamonds, queen of clubs. So all of the rewards are exactly the same. You just have to choose which one takes the damage. Now, unfortunately, you cannot see which one of your characters currently has what HP. So this one might be on 1 HP, you don't know it. And this one might be on 58. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it does show you if you hover over them. Once again, all of this should have been in a tutorial. I mean, we're literally in the tutorial currently. But the tutorial isn't telling us any of this. So yeah, you can just hover over there. We have to figure that out on our own. Lost 2 hit points, that's fine. We will get it back. Blah blah blah, top right. Adding cards to a character's hand. You can improve their stats. For example, select Jin and put the king of diamonds in his hand to increase his luck. Okay. So max luck, speed, bullseye chance +1. So is that +1% or what? Let's have a look. +1%. That's hilarious. Okay. That's very little. 1%. Okay. And then you can If you have 2 pair, you can get that ability. If you have 3 of a kind, you can get that. Straight, flush, full house. Okay, so that's interesting. The game allows you to unlock different skills depending on your cards. Now, I'm not a fan of that because you have to basically choose between skills or good stats. You can't have both. You will never be able to have good stats, the stats that you want. Like, let's say you want to do a crit build, you know, a character that has a lot of crit, then you will never be able to get these bigger talents. So because obviously you're going to be putting in a lot of these types of cards for luck, you know, luck, and you will never be able to get like a flush or a 4 of a kind or a straight flush or anything like that if you put in just luck cards, you know. So I don't like that. I would like it if the game had a skill system where you get the stats that you want and the ability that you want, but that is never going to be possible in this game. You're gonna have to choose to make the cards in the order that this dictates in order to unlock the skill, or you can simply stack the stats that you want, like luck or whatever, you know. You can just put a bunch of luck cards, but then you will not be able to get a flush or a full house or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that. They really could have chosen a better system than that. I'm not sure what luck does yet. It determines how many luck points a character can acquire. Oh, okay, so it's basically like they explained, you can use your luck points, you can consume your luck points to have a chance to deal a critical strike and stuff like that, you know. Okay, I'm clicking on inventory, nothing is happening. Okay, now I can click on inventory. So why did that happen? We're already finding bugs in the game.
Cover your eyes. All this snow can blind you.
Okay, that was extremely useful. Still can't go over there. Let's go in here. Oh wait, there's some stores over here. We probably won't be able to do anything because we have no money. We might be able to buy 1 whiskey. That's amazing. We can sell a weapon if we want to, but I mean, we don't want to do that. So there's a normal rifle, a shotgun, pistol, and a melee weapon. And then there's also pickaxe, consumable stuff. That one yields 6 HP. That one gives you max HP plus 4, and then obviously throwable and a quest item pickaxe. $18. Unfortunately, we don't have $18. Your prices are outrageous. I like my mountains, nice and steep. If you find them too high, feel free to take your business elsewhere. Is this the only store? Surgeon's office. Blah blah blah.
That's deer! Shit. They beat him good.
Okay, that's fine. Kills Sheriff Richie and all his henchmen, and then we get a gun from that and $20, and then get Deer's equipment, and then kill all the enemies on the square in the first round. Wow, that sounds difficult, but we will see if we can do that. Obviously, with bravado, you should be able to, if you can deal enough damage, like for instance the rifle that deals 8 damage, if you can shoot everyone in one hit or more or less one hit with that gun, then you will be able to just bravado through all of them. You know, bravado is going to be a massive mechanic in the game with regards to if you can efficiently use the bravado, you're going to get so many free and extra turns in combat in the game.
That's enough. We'll be taking that gentleman with us now, thank you.
Look at what crawled out from under the snow, guys. Another lost soul in Boomtown.
Pleasure's all mine, Sheriff.
See, this friend of yours is wanted in at least 4 states for murdering some big, fat, and famous chief. Did you know about this?
I don't care. He's mine. Give him back now.
You heard that, jackass boys? Did that sound like a threat to you? It sure did sound like a threat to me.
Do we have time for this?
I'm asking you one last time.
Say pretty please.
Flynn?
On it, boss.
Witchcraft! Shoot 'em! Kill 'em all!
Yeah, that's good. We have the high ground up here now. Each posse member has a unique skill. Jin can shoot bullets that pass through cover and walls. We call this skill the Shadow Barrage. Jin, you say. Okay. It's really stupid that we didn't have the skill in the beginning, but anyway. So, Shadow Barrage. We can use that. How much damage will it deal?
Better watch and learn, kids.
6 damage. Okay, so it deals 6 damage. So if we do this, then it will kill that guy, which means we will get our turn back. But
Can't do.
I
amigo.
want to...
Whoa, hold your horses.
For fuck's sake, they're forcing me
Can't do.
to follow the tutorial again. That's really bloody stupid. Like I said, I hate it when developers force you to follow a certain tutorial, you know. I really don't like it. Just guide the player through it. Don't force the fucking player to do something. Flynn's Shadow Step allows her to change position with foes and allies. The unstable witchcraft does a small amount of damage to her and the target.
Let's do this.
I don't want to do that, you bastards. With who are you going to want to swap? Because I don't want to do that.
Let's mix it up a bit, shall we?
1 damage, that's not too terrible. More skills will unlock as you progress through hardwest. Right now, though, you know everything you need to massacre these bastards in town. Good luck. Okay, so who can I kill? Can I kill anyone? 100% hit chance, 100% hit chance. I can kill this guy.
Got him!
That girl is golden.
And then can kill that guy. That guy is a Well, it says... I don't even want to say that guy's a 75% chance, because we've learned it's not a 75% chance. It could be a 0% chance. So it says it's a 75% chance. So we could attack that guy if we want to. So we need to plan
Pass it to me.
with bravado, obviously. So we could like swap to this guy and then do something like that, you know. There's another guy over there. Well, we can shoot him with
What's the play?
one of these guys. Let's see. Okay, so that he has 100% hit chance on this guy. So we can shoot that guy, 100% hit chance. Just want to do some calculations. Why does it automatically select that guy? I really don't like that. It should not be automatically selecting people. That's a really stupid mechanic. So this guy can kill this guy. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's first move over here. And then we can kill him.
Set me loose!
Oh, he does 4 damage now for some reason. Previously he only did whatever. 3 damage. So this guy we can give 1 hit, and then we can kill him with the other guy, or we can hit him with the gun. We can, for instance, swap to this gun, shoot him, and then with that dude kill him. So you can choose which one of your dudes gets the bravado, either this dude or that dude. Unfortunately, both of them won't be able to get the bravado, but you can at least choose which guy you want to give the bravado to. So I want to give the other guy the bravado, so let's do this.
Shit!
And then I can, for instance, give the bravado to this guy if I want. Okay, so that's 9 damage required. Unfortunately, this technique has a cooldown on it now. So let me think.
Looking for trouble?
She only does 5 damage, unfortunately. So we need to take that into account. So we can shoot this guy. We can also just move. Let me just save. Are there any other people? I need to kill 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's all of them. There won't be any hidden stuff. I wonder if I move over here. Oh, it does show you 75%, 50%, all of that kind of stuff. So can I shoot that guy? No, I can't. I'm just having a look at the percentages, how the percentages change. You can see here on this guy, it changes from 75% to 50%, depending where I'm standing, you know? So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill that guy from here. But I am going to be able to kill all of the other dudes. So I can either shoot now and then move, or I can move and then shoot. What I want to do is move and then shoot. But that depends on if we are allowed to kill this guy right now or not. So let's have a look. Am I allowed to kill this guy?
I'll try.
No, I'm not allowed to kill this guy. So we will reload, and then instead of moving and shooting, we will shoot and then move, because the game has already decided we have a 0% hit chance on that guy from that position. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's one of those things. You just have to play around the game being shitty. Okay, so we have a 0% hit chance on that guy from above and below. So that's pretty bad. It's not even a 75% chance from above and a different percentage chance from below. It's literally 0% chance on both of those locations. That's, like I said, that's really shitty. So we can shoot this guy. Or no, we won't be able to shoot that guy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we can shoot this guy. I don't really think there's much else. We shoot this guy. We kill all three of these with this guy. In fact, we kill that guy as well with this guy. And then we have to deal with this guy.
Let's get this over with.
By attacking him with this guy and this guy. So yeah, that will absolutely be possible. Let's just quickly have a look. Okay, so that is 100%. Okay, well that's very good then. We can kill all of them. So we simply shoot this guy.
Oh, goddamn!
Then we take this guy. We can in fact change weapons if we really want to, but it won't be necessary.
I'm still here.
We shoot this guy.
Steady now.
And then we switch to this guy and we simply kill everyone. We can switch guns if we want to. Not that it's gonna make a difference. We are going to kill all of them. That's one kill.
Let's dance.
2, 3,
Eyes on the prize.
4,
Bullshit. 'Twas a bad call,
5.
Richie. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was easy enough. Even though the fact that I have a 0% hit chance on that guy with this girl does not help
Can
us,
do,
you know,
amigo.
really. Does not help us at all.
No
Okay, so why
way.
are we still in a turn-based mode? I mean, obviously we shouldn't be in a turn-based mode anymore, so why
What's
are
the
we
rush?
still? I really don't like the fact that you can't
Seems like I
move
can't get any more dead. Let's see about you.
Ready when you are.
while moving with another character. That's really stupid. If XCOM 2 and Divinity Original Sin and all of those games can allow you to move while moving with another character, then this game honestly should allow you to do that as well. There's no excuse. Okay, so unfortunately we can't see over there. We can't shoot over there. I did not expect people to come from there.
Ready to roll.
Let's see. 0% hit chance. Why? If I can shoot a fucking guy that was standing over here, then why can't I shoot the guy that's literally closer? I don't understand that. Okay, so he has 5 HP. But if we can get a shot off on him, then he will be dead. But unfortunately we only get a 50% hit chance, which could be a 0% hit chance. We don't know.
Ready.
It is
like
currently
always.
not known.
Right.
So go get your equipment. And then we have to figure out how we are gonna deal with that guy. Even from here I have a 0% hit chance on that guy. Why? That doesn't make sense. I mean, sure, he's in cover, but why a 0% hit chance? I can't even shoot at him. That is just stupid. Okay, so let's see. Is this a 50% hit chance or a 0% hit chance? Let's have a look. Oh, I need to move first. I guess we can move over here or over there. Yeah, let's... Oh, there's not even cover. I'm not even getting cover from this balustrade over here. That's pretty stupid. Let's move over there.
My aim is...
Okay, I don't see the other guy. There was obviously a guy over there, but I don't see him. So, what we could do is just run into a building. And they will not be able to really do anything to us. Once we're in a building, it's impossible for them to shoot at us anymore. This is also a pretty nice place. We can run over here and then we are in full cover, and then maybe we can see them. Oh, okay. Is he under the roof? Oh, he's on the roof actually.
Yeah.
So
I always figured even hell wouldn't have me.
can you shoot him? Nope. And nope. Okay. So what are we gonna do about that then? Is there any place we can reposition? Well, we can reposition over there. And then we have 100% hit chance. Can I swap places with that guy? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, well, let's do that. Oh, and then I'm right on top of the dude.
Fuck you up, assholes! I'll try.
I'll be fine. Oh.
Was that the guy that said that, or my own guy who said that? Okay, so we can't shoot that guy. There's another guy over there, hidden. I would have liked it if you could see them more clearly, you know. I don't like the fact that you can't rotate the camera while selecting your dude. Like, I'm gonna now rotate the camera, okay? I'm not gonna press any other buttons. I'm literally just gonna rotate the camera. And then this happens. Look at that. It automatically jumps back to the character. That's not good. Like, I want to rotate and then whoops, it just jumps back to the character that you currently have selected. So I don't see any... Oh wait, there's ricochet places there, but unfortunately I can't see any of them. I can't see any of them. For fuck's sake. I'm like, I want to rotate, okay? I want to rotate the camera now. So now I'm going to rotate the camera, and then this happens. That's BS. Like, honestly, it not only snaps back to the character that you currently have selected, but it also removes you out of the view that you currently are. So I'm on the first floor view right now, and then boom, it snaps you out of the first floor view, changes your perspective, and slaps you back to your character. That's hilariously stupid, really. Hey, we can actually hit that guy. That's interesting, but I don't think we will be able to do much else. We would have to, like,
Take your time.
somehow get the job done
I've never let fate deal me a bad hand.
in another way. So we can obviously kill that guy. I'm gonna move... Well, I need to move into cover. I don't want to stay up here. It's a nice vantage point and everything, but I am going to get shot at, which I don't want to happen. So we will kill that guy. Then we can run over here and try to shoot at someone, even though I'm not going to be able to shoot at anyone. We can run over there, we will be in full cover. We can run over there where we have full cover. Anything like that. I don't see any places over here where I have full cover. Even though that guy standing over there had full cover, if you stand over here you don't have full cover, which doesn't make sense. No full cover, no full cover. There's full cover over here, but I want to move a little bit closer, to be honest. I'm gonna have to move her away because otherwise she's gonna get shot at. We can move over here. I want to see if this is a consumable or not. Let's quickly test that out. Okay, well, let's just run over here. I am gonna select my save again, so I just want to see, is this a consumable or not? And also, does it damage buildings or not? Because in XCOM 2 you can damage the buildings, so let's see if you can damage buildings in this game.
Whoa! Hold your horses. No.
Why not?
Can't do, amigo.
You're literally allowing me to throw it over there, so why?
Can't do, amigo.
It's not allowing me
Hold your horses.
to throw it anywhere. Like, literally.
Can't do, amigo.
That's really stupid. So you can't even throw the dynamite to damage the environment. That's really stupid. Like, honestly, like I said, in XCOM 2, you can damage the environment. In fact, in many games, I think even in Wasteland 3, as far as I can remember, you can damage the environment with techniques and explosions and stuff like that. In this game, you can't do that at all. That's really stupid. That's just another way how this game is inferior to XCOM 2 and a couple of other turn-based games as well. So I just basically have to choose where I want to run.
Will do.
We can run over there, I guess. I am in full cover. And then our last person, well, this one has one movement point remaining, but not really any good movement places. So this one also, I mean, where do we want to go? I'm gonna have to run in this direction. I mean, I can't really keep this guy here forever, so let's run over there. And then with her we can... Oh, there's another guy over there. With her we can shoot. I have to say it's Oh, there's another guy over there. Where did he come from? That guy wasn't there previously. What the hell? Anyway, the game makes it exceptionally difficult to actually see the enemies and to know where they are. Okay, so I have 100% hit chance on that guy there. So we can move over there and then shoot that guy.
Smart. You're in for a ride.
And then can we shoot that guy? Can we ricochet off anything? Doesn't really seem like it. No. So we can move over there and then shoot that guy. Let's do that. We are lowering our elevation right now, which isn't really a good thing, but as long as we can get kills, then why not? Oh, there's another 10 guy over there. I didn't see him either. How the hell? Why am I getting the distinct feeling that there's just dudes spawning like out of nothing? Like, each time I just look, there's more fucking guys. Like, how's that possible? Okay, I better get full coverage over here. If I don't get full coverage, I will not be happy. Meaning, in full coverage, they should not be able to shoot you at all. I guess we can go stand over there. Like I say, I should be protected. If logic were to prevail, then I should be protected. If logic were not to prevail, then I will not be happy. There's another dude. Holy shit. Where are all of these guys coming from? There's another dude there and there's another dude there. Wow, that would be the perfect grenade. Or dynamite in this case.
One and only.
Let's see. Okay, well, how much damage does he do? 6 damage. So if I run over there and I toss a dynamite, I will actually get bravado from it. So we can totally do that, perhaps. Let's see. So I can actually run anywhere. I can run over here, toss the thing through the door, well, through the window, and then just go absolutely ape shit on their asses. Like dynamite, and then just light their asses up, as they say in China. Yeah, that'll be a nice one there. Okay, then I can do the shadow barrage thing again. That'll be nice and sexy. And then I can simply shoot this guy. That guy also spawned in. He wasn't there at all. Honestly, this game is BS. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and then I can deal 5 damage to that guy, but 5 damage isn't gonna be enough to actually kill him. Will I be able to shoot with this guy at all? No, probably not. And you can go stand over there.
Shouldn't have pissed me off. Power.
Like right now, I would like to swap to another character, but they don't allow you to do that. In XCOM 2, they do allow you to do that. So, honestly, this game is inferior to XCOM 2 and many other games in that aspect. Okay, so now, is this a real 75% hit chance, or is it a 0% hit chance? Can I ricochet off here and then hit him? No?
Whoa! Hold your horses.
Nope. Oh, let's find out. 0% or 75%?
Easy, Mike.
Okay. That's good. It wasn't a 0% hit chance determined by the game. So we can go in here and shoot the guy if you want to. Or I could just stay here, to be honest. I mean, I don't need to go closer. In fact, if I go closer, I would be making my position a little bit weaker. So let's go over here. And then heads down.
That's gonna die, pig.
Holy shit, they can do ricochet as well. I didn't know they can do ricochet. I did not even think that they can do ricochet. That's interesting. I mean, it's cool that they can also do it, but
What's the play?
not something that I expected.
Is there anyone else after the head of my pal? That's what I thought.
That's not even where I killed them. That's not even the actual locations. Okay, so we got maximum rewards on that one. So, yeah, guys, honestly, I don't know. I just feel like the game is not anywhere close to the level of Wasteland 3 or XCOM 2 or Divinity Original Sin 2. And all of those games except XCOM costs less than $30. But you will be able to get XCOM 2 for less than $30, like on a sale and stuff like that. I think for XCOM 2 I paid $15 like a year ago. So
Both left me there, and Kestrel, and now you're happy to see me?
so you will definitely be able to get any of those games for less than $30. And honestly, like, even if those games were $30, like if XCOM 2, Divinity Original Sin, and Wasteland 3 were $30, I would still not recommend this game over those games, because like this game is just not as good. Honestly, it's not as good
Just wanted to thank you for believing in me.
as those games, like for the multiple reasons that I already pointed out. You know, like you can't move diagonally, which is really idiotic, honestly. The RNG is probably the biggest problem with this game. The fact that the game has no RNG. It literally has no RNG. Like, what the hell is that about? You know, it's just unacceptable. In XCOM and in Divinity Original Sin, in Wasteland 3, all of those games have RNG, actual RNG, and this game has no RNG. You cannot set the frame rate in the game at all, which is detrimental to performance. You cannot see whether your characters are in cover or not. So you literally can't see, is your character in half cover, full cover, or no cover at all. That's really bad. You can't choose your characters. Like, I really like XCOM 2 and Divinity Original Sin 2 because you can choose your characters. You can create your characters, you can choose your characters, you can choose what class you want to be. It just adds to the whole RPG mechanic of the game, you know? It's supposed to be a role-playing game. And in this, you can only roleplay as these characters. You get no choices with regards to your characters, which I just really, really don't like. The low quality of, well, it's not low quality, but it's low effort. It's laziness. It's low effort with regards to the animated still frame cinematics. It's a lazy method of doing cinematics. It's just really, I don't know. I don't like the game, honestly. It's an okay game, you know, it's okay, but why would you pay $30 for an okay tactical RPG when you could pay less than $30 for the best tactical RPG ever created, which is Divinity Original Sin 2, or you could pay around $30 for an exceptional tactical RPG, which is XCOM 2, or you could pay, I'm not sure how much Wasteland 3 costs. Let me check here quickly. Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 is $40, even though it was on sale for less than that recently. So you will be able to get Wasteland 3 for less than $30. So you can also get Wasteland 3 for less than $30, just like how you can get Divinity Original Sin 2 and XCOM 2 for less than $30, and Wasteland 3 is also like almost on the level of XCOM 2. Like if I had to rate the best TRPGs ever, then Divinity Original Sin 2 will be number 1, XCOM 2 will be number 2, and Wasteland 3 will be number 3 in that ranking of TRPGs. And this game as a TRPG is not even in the top 10. It's really not good when being compared to those games. And unfortunately, it's not a game that I would pay $30 for. Honestly, it's not really good. I did pay $30 for the game. You know, I didn't receive code for this game or nothing like that, like I often do. I used this. I paid for this game with my own money. You know. So I did it so that you guys don't have to, you know. But honestly, yeah, I just really cannot recommend the game. Not at $30, certainly. Maybe $15, but not $30, because the game is simply has too many flaws, you know, of which the biggest flaw, like I said, is the fact that the game has no RNG. That's a really big problem. Honestly, it's going to be a problem that is constantly bugging you throughout the entire game, because you don't know if the game shows you 20%, 50%, 75%. It could even show you 99% hit chance. You don't know if it's actually telling you the truth. It could be 99% or it could be 0%, as we've already established. So honestly, a game that lies to you with regards to the percentages of hit chance is just, honestly, it's not a good game. And everything in the game depends on chances. Everything is bound by chances. You know, the entire combat system is bound by chance. And the chance system in the game is broken. There's literally no chance. Like, it's either 0% or 100%. That's all. You either hit it or you don't hit it. There's no in between with this game, and I've demonstrated that already. I probably spent 15 minutes in this video demonstrating to you that there's either you hit it or you don't hit it. That's the only chance. It doesn't matter if it's 5% hit chance or 99% hit chance. Those numbers are arbitrary. It's completely made up, completely fictitious, completely arbitrary. There's either a 0% chance to hit it or 100% chance to hit it. Nothing in between. And I proved that to you guys already. So honestly, a game that lies to you, I cannot recommend whatsoever. So honestly, that's my opinion on the game. I'm honestly not gonna play the game anymore. The only thing that this game wants, the only thing that this game makes me want to do is to play more Divinity Original Sin. That's honestly, like, I'm probably gonna end this video and gonna play some Divinity Original Sin, because I actually recently, like in the past month or so, uploaded some Divinity Original Sin 2 gameplay, and I think I'm just gonna play it again. You know, really, that game is so much better than this game. Like, honestly, I'm a little bit miffed that I spent $30 of my own money on the game, but I mean, you know, what can you do, you know? I do really appreciate the fact that you guys support me on nexus.gg. I use that money that I get from nexus.gg and from Patreon to buy games like this, you know. So I can afford to buy these games because you guys support me on Nexus and on Patreon. I use that money to buy games like this, and I buy it so that you don't have to, potentially, you know. Obviously, if it's a good game, then I will absolutely tell you, go ahead, buy the game. It's a really good game. But if it's a bad game, you know, then at least I can afford to spend that money so that you guys don't have to. So if you want to see more reviews like this, want to see me review more games, then please, it would be super appreciated if you could support me either on nexus.gg by buying Steam games through there, or through Patreon. So yeah, guys, honestly, unfortunately, I cannot recommend the game. I did like Hardwest #1, but I mean, it wasn't a fantastic game. It was just an okay TRPG, and unfortunately, Hardwest 2 is not any better. In fact, it is quite a bit worse. And like I said, if you are looking for the best #1, 2, and 3 best TRPGs ever, then I would go for Divinity Original Sin 2 at #1, XCOM 2 at #2, and Wasteland 3 at #3. So yeah, guys, unfortunately this is not one that I can recommend, but well, I wanted to test it out. I wanted to at least let you guys know whether the game is one to get or not. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.